Let's pause for a moment and look at the situation carefully, because what is happening right now is much deeper than the short clips, headlines, and viral posts suggest. The story involving Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa Shields has grown into one of the most discussed celebrity relationship controversies in recent entertainment conversations. People across social media are trying to understand what is actually happening, what might be exaggerated, and what could simply be rumors spreading faster than facts. At first, many people believed this would be just another celebrity breakup that would quietly disappear after a few weeks. Instead, the situation has developed into a long public dispute filled with accusations, emotional reactions, personal statements, speculation, and non-stop debate online. For many years, Papoose and Remy Ma were viewed as one of the strongest couples in hip-hop culture. Their relationship was not just about romance. It carried a story that many fans found inspiring. They married in 2008 during a difficult period when Remy Ma was facing legal challenges and incarceration. During those years, Papoose publicly remained loyal to her, often speaking about his commitment in interviews and songs. That loyalty built a powerful public image. Many fans admired him because he stayed supportive during a time when many other relationships might have ended. When Remy Ma was released from prison in 2014, the couple renewed their vows, and their reunion was celebrated widely by fans who had followed their journey. Their relationship began to represent perseverance, patience, and dedication in the eyes of many supporters. Because of that long history, the sudden news that their marriage was ending surprised a lot of people. When reports of divorce filings began to circulate, the internet reacted immediately. Fans who had admired their relationship for years found it difficult to believe that the partnership was breaking apart. As more information appeared online, the story became even more dramatic. Allegations started to surface, with reports suggesting that Papoose claimed Remy Ma had been involved in other relationships over the years. Whether these accusations were fully accurate, partially true, or exaggerated by online discussion, they quickly became a central part of the public conversation. People started debating timelines, analyzing old interviews, and forming strong opinions about who might be responsible for the breakup. The situation became even more intense when Papoose began appearing publicly with world champion boxer Claressa Shields. Shields is not just another celebrity. She is one of the most successful fighters in modern boxing, a two-time Olympic gold medalist, and an athlete who has built her reputation through discipline, hard work, and consistent victories. Because she comes from the sports world rather than the music industry, many people were surprised to see her connected to a relationship controversy involving hip-hop figures. Some supporters defended her, saying she has every right to live her personal life however she chooses. Others felt the timing of the relationship raised questions, especially because the divorce between Papoose and Remy Ma was still being discussed publicly. Timing plays a major role in how people react to relationship changes. When a long-term marriage ends and one partner is seen moving forward quickly, it can create the impression that the relationship may have ended emotionally long before the public realized it. That perception fuels speculation, even when there is no confirmed timeline. Social media accelerates this process. A single photograph, short video clip, or casual appearance together can instantly become trending news, leading thousands of people to interpret the situation in different ways. Instead of the story fading quietly, every new development keeps it active in public discussion. Another major controversy connected to the situation involves claims about songwriting contributions. Reports suggested that Papoose alleged he had written a significant portion of Remy Ma's earlier music, including material connected to projects that helped shape her reputation. In hip-hop culture, authenticity is extremely important, and allegations about ghostwriting often create strong reactions. Some fans view these claims as part of an emotional dispute connected to the divorce, while others believe the allegations deserve serious consideration. Without confirmed documentation or official statements verifying the details, the topic remains part of ongoing debate rather than established fact. Still, conversations about it continue across social platforms, podcasts, and entertainment commentary channels. At the same time, speculation began spreading about the possibility of an engagement between Papoose and Claressa Shields after viewers noticed a ring appearing in certain videos and photos. Social media users quickly began discussing whether the couple had become engaged, even though no official confirmation was provided. This illustrates how quickly assumptions can turn into trending topics in the digital age. Small visual details often become the starting point for widespread speculation, and once those conversations begin, they are difficult to stop. Some fans celebrated the possibility, while others questioned whether the rumors were simply the result of overinterpretation by viewers. Adding even more complexity to the situation, reports also circulated suggesting that Papoose had been seen spending time with Remy Ma during the holiday season. These reports created confusion because they seemed to contradict the idea that the couple had fully separated emotionally. Some observers interpreted the meetings as a possible sign of reconciliation, while others believed the interactions were simply related to family responsibilities or long-standing personal connections. When people share many years together, communication often continues even after a relationship ends, especially when children, shared projects, or financial matters are involved. Outsiders sometimes misunderstand these interactions because they see only brief public moments rather than the full context. Public reactions have been strong from every direction. Supporters of Remy Ma emphasize her achievements, her resilience throughout difficult periods in her life, and her importance in hip-hop history. Supporters of Papoose argue that he has the right to move forward after deciding the marriage had ended. Fans of Claressa Shields point out that her accomplishments in boxing should not be overshadowed by discussions about her personal life. Meanwhile, critics of all three individuals believe the situation has become overly public, with too many interviews, comments, and online responses prolonging the drama instead of allowing it to settle privately. Another factor keeping the story active is the involvement of other media personalities and influencers. Commentary videos, podcasts, and celebrity reactions have kept the topic trending. Some observers believe that controversy brings attention and engagement, which benefits platforms that rely on views and discussions. Whether intentional or not, these additional voices continue to expand the conversation, ensuring that the story remains visible long after the initial news broke. The role of social media in shaping the situation cannot be ignored. In previous decades, celebrity relationship conflicts might have been discussed occasionally in magazines or entertainment news segments. Today, updates appear instantly, and millions of people can react within minutes. Rumors travel quickly, and opinions form before full information is available. This environment encourages fast emotional reactions rather than careful analysis, and once a narrative becomes popular online, it can be difficult to change even if new information later appears. Another important aspect of the story is how relationships can become part of celebrity branding. Over the years, Papoose and Remy Ma were often presented publicly as an example of loyalty and long-term commitment. Their relationship appeared in interviews, television programs, and promotional material, becoming part of how audiences viewed them as individuals. When a partnership connected to a public image ends, the impact can reach beyond personal emotions and affect business opportunities, endorsements, and media perception. Companies and sponsors often pay attention to public opinion, which means personal events can have professional consequences. Maintaining privacy in the entertainment industry is extremely difficult. Every public appearance, online post, or casual comment can be analyzed and interpreted in different ways. Even simple actions, such as attending an event with a friend or posting a motivational message, can be viewed as symbolic statements about a relationship. Over time, this level of constant observation can create stress and make conflicts harder to resolve quietly. Behind the headlines, there is also a human reality that sometimes gets forgotten. Divorce is emotionally challenging even for people who live completely private lives. When the process happens in front of millions of viewers, the emotional pressure can be far greater. Individuals must manage personal feelings while also dealing with public opinions, legal processes, career responsibilities, and constant online commentary. What appears to audiences as entertainment is often a deeply personal experience for those involved. Legal and financial considerations also add complexity. Divorce proceedings involving public figures often include negotiations over property, business partnerships, intellectual property rights, and contractual agreements. These discussions can take months or years to finalize, and any public filings or statements can become part of media coverage, generating additional speculation. Even when both parties eventually reach agreements, The long process itself keeps the story active in public conversation. Another interesting aspect is how quickly public opinion can change. At one moment, audiences may strongly support one individual, and shortly afterward, new rumors or interviews can shift sympathy toward another person. This rapid change reflects how digital culture encourages immediate reactions rather than long-term reflection. Viral moments often shape perception more than detailed explanations, which means a short clip or headline can temporarily define how people view an entire situation. Claressa Shields' involvement introduces a unique dynamic because she comes from professional sports rather than the music industry. Her reputation has been built through years of training, competition, and championship victories. Many of her supporters worry that personal relationship headlines could distract attention from her athletic achievements. Athletes often depend on focus and discipline, and constant media attention related to personal matters can create unwanted pressure. Some fans have encouraged her to ignore online discussions and continue concentrating on her career goals. Meanwhile, Remy Ma has continued developing business projects and media ventures. Building a brand requires maintaining public trust, and ongoing controversies can sometimes affect how audiences and partners perceive an artist. That is one reason why personal disputes, especially when they become public, can have long-term professional effects beyond the immediate emotional situation. Separating verified information from speculation remains one of the biggest challenges for observers. Many online claims originate from anonymous sources, incomplete statements, or interpretations of social media posts, rather than confirmed facts. Even so, people continue analyzing details, comparing timelines, and debating possible explanations. This constant discussion keeps the story active, even when no new official information is released. Looking at the broader picture, the situation highlights how celebrity relationships often become shared public experiences. Fans who have followed a couple for many years may feel emotionally connected to their story, which can make the breakup feel personal to them. This emotional investment explains why reactions can be so intense. Some viewers express sympathy, others express disappointment, and many simply watch the unfolding events with curiosity. Another lesson from this situation is how easily conflict can escalate when communication occurs publicly rather than privately. Statements made in interviews or social media posts can be misunderstood, quoted out of context, or interpreted in ways that create additional tension. Each public response often leads to another reaction, forming a cycle that keeps the disagreement visible for longer than it might otherwise last. Despite the drama, the long-term outcome will depend on legal decisions, personal growth, and time. High-profile divorces rarely resolve quickly, and emotions often shift as months pass. Relationships change, priorities evolve, and public attention eventually moves to other stories. What appears overwhelming in the present moment often becomes less intense once legal matters are completed and individuals begin new chapters of their lives. For observers, it is helpful to remember that the public sees only a small portion of what is truly happening. Private conversations, personal reflections, and confidential negotiations remain unseen. Because of this, forming strong judgments based only on headlines can sometimes lead to misunderstandings about the people involved. Ultimately, the situation involving Papoose